Hey everybody, welcome to day number 2 in our 15-day personal finance overhaul. Let's get started. Yesterday, we talked about having a destination, where you wanted to go, how you wanted to make your financial situation better. So every journey has got 2 points. We just talked about yesterday our ending point, prosperity, preparedness for retirement, bills paid off, making good use of our money, etc., etc. But a journey also has another point. It's the starting point, the point of origin. Now, this may not be pleasant. This may not be fun. There may be some people who having to face the reality of your current situation is what causes them to do a shutdown in the first place. Thus, the failure to act, the failure to improve their lives, that feeling of helplessness, like I'm stuck in this rut and I just can't get ahead. I wish I won the lottery, right? Is anybody there? If you are, raise your hand. Haha, trick question. I can't see you anyway. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to have an honest discussion and find out where are we today. And that's okay because we can't measure improvement unless we know what we're measuring it against. So I want you to do a little bit more work today than we did yesterday. Yesterday we just made goals and they were great. I hope you got them up on the refrigerator. But now I want you to list everything financial about your life. Everything. List all of your debts, everybody you owe money to, credit cards, car, house, your loan from your buddy down the street to buy the motorcycle that you shouldn't have bought, you know, everything. I also want you to list all your monthly expenses. It's that cable bill, it's these cell phones, it's that internet activity, right? It's the recurring channels on Amazon Prime that you accidentally clicked on a movie and you didn't realize that they started charging you $9 a month for a premium channel. It's all of that stuff. And then I want you to write down what we call liquid assets. What do you have? Cash, baby, cash. It's all about the cash. What do you have in savings, checking? Do you have any stocks? Do you have any money markets? Remember, I'm never going to ask you for any of this information. This is for you to do an honest analysis of what you've got, right? And most importantly, well, maybe not most importantly, but quite importantly, how are you doing with your retirement savings? And as a theme you're going to hear for the next 14 days is getting ready for that day when you don't work anymore. Are you going to be able to afford it? It's very expensive to grow old in America. It's very more expensive to grow old and not be healthy in America. You got to be ready for these things, right? So let's find out where we are. I recommend that you, if you have access to a computer, I'm sure you do because you're probably watching this now on a computer, maybe your cell phone, but let's pretend that we're all on computers, and you have access to something like Microsoft Excel, some kind of worksheet. And if you don't do this in Excel, that's fine. But I'm going to assume that most people today are tech savvy enough that they know how to use them, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, the basic Microsoft apps. As you list all of your expenses, I want you to put them all on a computer program because what we're going to do month after month, as we go in here and we change these numbers, we're going to start to see progress. And the same way that you wrote down your dreams and your goals and your wishes, and you made them real by putting them on paper, so too your progress will be made real when you can open up your Excel worksheet and type in this month's outstanding balance on the credit card and you see that it's lower. This month's outstanding balance on the cable bills, because we're going to talk about how to get those lower too. And you're going to start seeing improvement, improvement, improvement. And that's going to motivate us. So, day 2, financial tactic in this battle that we wage to make our own financial strengths higher. List all your credit balances and their interest rates. We need to know that, right? Some of your credit cards are probably all quite high, but maybe you have some that are lower. We're going to take a look at those later too. List your car loans, your mortgage balance, what you pay every month for rent, for heat, for electricity. List it all. Every penny that comes out of your pocket, we need to know about it. Once we have this all down on a list, you have an honest picture of whether or not you have more money going out than you have coming in. You have an honest picture of where your money is going. And now we know that we have a starting point, we have envisioned an ending point, and we can start to plot our journey from A to B. Daily reminder, execute now. Grab that pad and paper, open up that Excel worksheet, and start to list all of your expenses. Go to your file cabinet, go to that shoebox you put all your papers in, do whatever you need to do. Get all the actual data so that you can do an honest assessment. Start now.